What is going on, everybody? 99 Orga here. I got another Godzilla Battle Line gameplay commentary for you. We're talking about Mechagodzilla 74 as a leader right now, with all the leaders getting a damage boost, basically becoming insane. The defense leaders are still crucial. The ones that give you health, the ones that give you defense up. Mechagodzilla 74 is very prominent right now, with Earth being great as it is. The meta shifting to cheaper units that do a lot of damage to Earth, a lot of units that are starting to make other units even better, like Mogera, like Fukuoka. It's very important, if you love Earth, if you like high cost units, to keep this going so that they don't become extinct. Mechagodzilla 74's leader ability is perfect for Earth, for Destroya, for anything that's 6 cost or 7 cost or more, because Mogera only boosts 6 cost or less. So let's read about the defense Neo Barrier. It's a 2 cost energy, so that's very cheap. You can place it down no problem. You can use it no problem. Cooldown 120 seconds. You can use it like 3 times a match. Most of the time you're going to only need it once, sometimes twice, so that's awesome. And it restores the HP of allied units and facilities in a circular area around self by 6% of maximum HP every second for 5 seconds. Now, the difference between this and Mothra is Mothra can do the whole entire map. As you can see, those green, that big green rectangle, that's exactly what you're going to see when you try to place down Mothra's ability. It's going to just do the entire map and heal them for, I think, 4%, right? And it does it for like a little bit longer, I think 15 seconds. So this is more like a Psychic Chorus in a way, right? But this is where it gets even better. And reduces damage taken by allied units and facilities in a circular area around self to 80% for 30 seconds. Again, same thing, you have to be in that area of the circle. If you're not in the area, it's not going to do the thing you want it to do. So in this fight right here, I can't use it now and expect Earth to be a-okay, right? Mogera, on the other hand, can be anywhere on the map, and as long as it does it every 10 seconds for 7 seconds, it doesn't matter where you are, it'll do it. Now, with this pairing, you basically have a full team that can be really good on defense, really effective. You could throw in Rainbow Mothra in this deck. You can throw in, maybe Gigano 4 if you want something that's on ground. It's like really distracting units. The Shinden works well, -1. I personally been running 10th Angel. I think 10th Angel is amazing right now. I think it's one of the best units in the game. It's crazy, actually. For a 5 cost, the Fukuoka doesn't even affect it. I think when Melee posted about that, that was amazing to me. And I was going to use my leader ability right there, but Earth is just slightly outside of the circle, so I'd best let him die. My energy is high right now, so let me let him die. Let me place everything down again. So I see Fukuoka died. I got 0-1 right there, going one-on-one with Gigano 4, and he actually just beats Gigano 4 one-on-one. That was surprising to me. And I see his Mogera regular there. That's not really a problem to deal with anymore. Still a great unit though, don't get me wrong, but with this new Mogera out, it doesn't even come close. So I get my best units on the field right there. And as soon as his -1 comes down, I pop the ability. Why not? Why not get the health? Why not get the defense up for my team? We're in overtime now. We only got about a minute left, so why not get the defense up? I'm going to DT his GMK all the way back. I don't even care about it anymore. I want to win this game quickly, and this is the perfect example right here of the defense up working out for me. And the defense up was still on my Earth that whole time, so that's even better. Our next match is against the most toxic battle line player ever. This guy is sweaty, he's a loser, he's a tryhard. I hate playing against this guy. No, I'm just playing, guys, I'm just playing. 0-1 Baragon, one of my bestest, if not my bestest friend on the planet. Awesome battle line player. Dude is just great at the game. and me and him have insane classic battles. And this is just another one. This is another classic. He's a very interesting player. He's a Swiss Army knife. He's using the freaking Zeton right now. Where do you see Zeton? Name a freaking player that's using Zeton, please. And guess what? Not only is he using Zeton, but he's making him effective. I don't know how effective he was in this video in particular, but I have tons of footage that O1 Baragon has sent to me, and it is insane. The things he's been able to do with Zeton, it's insane. Might have to have him featured on my channel doing videos about it. He's definitely going to be featured on the channel when Baragon finally rears his head around, and he's always a special guest on my tier list, so that's awesome. That's a little collaboration we've had since day one. And we're always going to have some classic matches, and I'm going to probably end up posting more. And I'm here trying to figure out a DT against him, a little DT strat, but his Zeton's just absolutely pounding my Orga. My Orga is just getting triple teamed right now. There was no chance. My Orga had no chance right there. But he did get an attack in on his Earth, which actually helped me out. And Biolante doing some damage there. I'm just holding this DT. I'm just trying to figure it out because he has a level 30 G21. I mean, he's using a G21, and that's actually kind of wild. So I have to DT it right here. I end up actually missing the Shinden. That was literally the whole point of that DT, was to hit the Shinden. Just completely choke that. So that's always fun, right? I hate when the DT misses and when you mess up the DT. And he actually, you know, with his Earth and stuff being as great as it is, I have to actually figure out when is the best time to use my leader ability, because that's what's most important. With his Space Godzilla leader, at any moment he can pop his ability, and if he gets lucky with the crystals, wherever they're placed, my Earth is going to have to look around and try to fight a crystal. And already, with the Fukuoka crystals coming around, with the Shinden, it's like he's making the ultimate distraction for sure. And he has a great push coming to me right now. He just like get chorused. I got to put down my Biolante. I got to get something in the water. I got to get a damage boost or something. All my units are very weak, right? So I'm going to pop my ability right here. And this right here changed the game for me, to be honest. He's able to put down Earth again. But now with this defense up, I'm more confident that I can come up the field and I can do a lot of damage to him, because we haven't touched each other until now, when it comes to our units attacking each other's leaders. So that's what he does. He pops his ability right there to slow down and mitigate all that push that's about to come. My Earth had to stop. My Orga had to stop. So now I have to figure out, what am I going to do? I'm going to DT. I want everybody in the group. I don't have a lot of AoE. I do have Space Godzilla Fukuoka on the field, but he's lagging behind. All right, fine. Biolante, let him get him up. Let's get her up the field. He has G21 level 30. That thing's very effective. It's going to actually kill my Earth here. But I did a lot of damage to his G21 right there, so I'm confident that I can come down and take it out and try to win this game. A minute left in overtime. He's going to Psychic Chorus his leader, obviously. Try to get his leader back to full health. Fine. Let me just take it slow. Let me get GMK down. GMK is insane as a unit. I just talked about him as a leader. He's even better as a unit, so amazing. I'm going to throw him down. And I was going the left side a lot, and something told me, why not switch it up, especially with a tank like Orga. Let me throw him on the right side of the map, because he's not going to be expecting that, especially if he's running the Shinden and G21 and Biolante and whatever on that left side. Orga is a tank. So let me just put him on the right with someone that's high DPS like Biolante, and then perfect. Let me defense it up with Mogera, and we're going to put this game in the bag. O1 Baragon, great game, my brother. That was awesome. Sick, sick match. And he's going to hit me off with that classic take off, and take off. So that was awesome. He is so toxic. Our next match is against Jedi Price. And I was just messing around right here. I said, let's be friends, because, listen, there's no way I was thinking, yeah, Jedi Price, one of the best players. I definitely got this in the bag. And I have to stop doubting myself, because this is one of my favorite matches I actually ever had against him. And I played it very well. And you can see here now, I went from having Orga, or 10th Angel, to Orga. And then I went from having Biollante to Mothra. I could say currently now I've fully gone Biollante over Mothra. And in this video, would I have won with Biollante? I don't know. You know, it all depends. But for me personally, I've gone full Biollante on Tokyo, even without the damage buff. Full Biollante on Tokyo, full Biollante on any map. So that's pretty surprising from some people hearing that from me. You guys know in the past I talked about it. I said, what's the point? There actually is a point. It actually makes sense. And I'm sorry if I offended anybody. If I didn't, awesome. It's just a game. It's just a video game. We have our opinions. Anyway, this is one of my favorite matches because I used actually the leader ability and it changed everything. In the last fight, I used the leader ability and it helped me for a little bit, but Owen Baragon, being the great player he was able to defend himself very well and kind of counter it a little bit. In this fight though, I was able to actually use the ability and it completely changed the match, and from that point forward I had all the momentum in my hand, and that's what I like to see. That's what it's for, right? That's what it's for. If you want to use your abilities in the game, the leader ability in the game is meant to literally change the match for you on an instant. You know, it's all about timing though. Remember, you guys have to time these abilities. You can't just start the match and use one of these abilities. You can get away with it with like the ones that give energy away, like Mechagodzilla and Godzilla. Those are like, you see people, they throw the energy refueling base down, then they pop the ability, or they throw down Mortal Larva and they pop the ability. It just depends on what they want to do. And I believe on this push is where I kind of figure it out, because I have his units pushed back. See, Orga, people hate Orga for some reason. I've seen people say he's mid as hell. I don't agree with them at all. Because of that right there, him being alive for so long in that backfield right there, I was able to put Earth down. I was able to use my defense Neo barrier on my Earth. And I know he has high level units, so with my strategy, I'm going to try to keep Earth alive for as much as possible. And giving him a defense up for 30 seconds is going to help immensely. He has Ultima. Ultima is a menace from long range, doing a lot of damage and a lot of damage quickly. Alright, fine. Mogera is tanky right now, especially with the fact that it can just do a defense up whenever it wants. I got Mothra now. Alright, he put down his Godzilla 4th form, Shin Godzilla. Personally, for me, Biollante would be more effective here because, as you can see there, Mothra, with her beautiful skin, her beautiful Valentine's Day skin, got completely melted in a second. That literally felt like a second it was alive. Biollante could have been alive still, possibly, not 100% sure. But I got a nice push going right now. He's already saying he's been bested. I don't know why he doubted himself, but maybe he saw something coming. Right? There's Mogera, there's Orga, there's GMK, and I got Mothra on the left side now, away from everybody, because I know Mothra does a lot of damage quickly. There's his Gigan. Gigan really isn't that much of a problem anymore. I'm going to DT, and I'm just going to win the fight right here. So, thank you guys all for watching. MG74, awesome leader. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.